Our story centers on John Buckingham, a mild-mannered, socially awkward bank clerk in the quiet English town of St. Albans. At 35, John's life is a monotonous loop. Work at the bank, where he's overlooked by colleagues like Sophie, and lonely evenings at home with his collection of self-help tapes on confidence. Desperate for companionship, he turns to the internet. Specifically, a mail-order bride service called From Russia with Love. After browsing profiles, he selects Nadia, a 27-year-old from St. Petersburg who claims to speak fluent English, hates smoking, and seek a stable life. The big day arrives. John waits nervously at Heathrow Airport, holding a sign with her name. Nadia emerges, stunning, with piercing eyes and a mysterious aura. But she immediately lights up a cigarette, defying her profile. Worse, she doesn't speak a word of English, communicating only in Russian. John's flustered, but her beauty wins out. He takes her home anyway. Their first night is awkward. Minimal conversation, shared meals of takeout, and a tense attempt at intimacy where Nadia introduces light bondage with John's necktie, leaving him bewildered but intrigued. As days pass, John grows frustrated. He calls the agency to complain. Learning returns aren't easy. But sparks fly. Nadia's playful, teaching him Russian phrases, and they share passionate moments. John starts falling for her, ditching the return plans. He buys her gifts, including a Russian-English dictionary, and they bond over simple joys like park walks. Then on Nadia's birthday, her birthday girl day, John surprises her with cake and a present, a quirky plastic wind-up duck for the bath. But the celebration takes a turn when the doorbell rings. Enter Yuri and Alexei, two boisterous Russians claiming to be Nadia's cousin and his friend, in town for her birthday after a mix-up with her letters. Yuri's charming and sophisticated. Alexei's rough and unpredictable. They crash at John's modest house, turning it into a party pad with vodka, music, and raucous games. John, initially wary, warms up, especially after Yuri teaches him confidence tricks and they all share laughs. A wild night ensues. Drinking, dancing, even an impromptu concert with Yuri on accordion. John feels alive for the first time, embracing this chaotic family vibe. However, the facade cracks. One morning, while John's at work, the Russians snoop around. That night, they reveal their true colors. Tying John up in his own living room, they demand he rob his bank. Yuri explains it's a con. Nadia's not who she seems. She's their accomplice, luring lonely men into scams. They've done this before, and now they want £1 million from the vault. Nadia, speaking perfect English for the first time, confirms it, shattering John's heart. "Happy birthday," she quips coldly. Terrified, John complies. He uses his insider knowledge to plan the heist. During a quiet shift, he lets Yuri and Alexei in disguised as maintenance workers. Tension builds as they crack the safe, but alarms blare. John's forced to improvise, knocking out a guard. They escape with the cash, but betrayal brews. At a secluded motel, Alexei grows paranoid, accusing Yuri of shortchanging him. Nadia, meanwhile, shows cracks in her loyalty. She's developed real feelings for John during their time together. The climax erupts. Alexei attacks John in a jealous rage, revealing he's Nadia's abusive ex-lover, not just a friend. A brutal fight ensues in the woods. Punches, chases, and a near drowning in a river. Nadia intervenes, shooting Alexei to save John. She confesses the scam started as survival for her, but John's kindness changed her. Yuri, opportunistic, grabs the money and flees. But John and Nadia pursue in a high-speed car chase through rainy English roads. In the end, they corner Yuri at an airport. A standoff. Yuri offers to split the cash, but John, empowered, refuses. Police sirens wail. Yuri's arrested, the money recovered. John and Nadia, however, slip away. Flash forward. They're in Russia, starting fresh. Nadia's pregnant, and John's embraced a new life, teaching English and cherishing their unconventional love. As snow falls, they share a tender moment, proving sometimes the best gifts come wrapped in deception.